All right, so
Westballs and I are actually brothers.
oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, so
we got
oh, Mouf versus the previous Falcon main that walked up to us and talked about how he likes running back and forth.
he is the most I like to run back and forthinest of all Captain Falcon mains here. All three of them. There's me, him, and Jameson.
Who's Jameson?
He's new. Very new Falcon main.
I should convert him to the life of Roy.
You should try,
I should
but I don't
convert
think he's
everybody to
gonna.
Roy.
He likes to run real fast and hit people real quick. So it's funny that, you know, Watt the Flux came over here and talked about running back and forth because he's known as probably the campiest Falcon that most people have ever seen. He loves to dash dance real good, and he's mastered the chain grab on every character. He's the one I watched him.
Chain grab it, like down throw or up throw chain grabs or what? Like
Both.
Well, I know there's some
Like,
characters.
there are no true chain grabs against, like, Spaceys, for instance, but
I mean,
he's very
there's-
good at the tech chase stuff.
I mean, Falcon has true chain grabs on some characters, like Roy, for example. You can do Falcon's up throw like from like 0 or something like that to like 50 or 60, and then just do up throw up air knee and just kill him. Like if you grab Roy, you can reliably just kind of kill him every time.
He also has a chain grab on Peach if she DIs incorrectly. You can just keep down throwing her across the stage forever. It's great. I actually learned that from watching him play against I can't remember the name of the Peach player, but ever since then I decided to press down and then run forward and press the Z button.
Why is
Good.
Mouf playing Fox? I just noticed that.
It's the Mouf Fox. Have you never seen the Mouf Fox?
No, I wasn't paying attention to the match.
The Mouf Fox has spooky old school tech and likes platforms a lot.
Has Mouf been playing since like 2006 or something?
I don't know. I have no idea how long he's been playing. I have an idea that it's like sort of long.
Well, it's very obviously he's like an old school Houston player, I think.
Yeah, so, you know, he's kind of got that sort of old school Fox that really likes platforms and isn't too technical and also has all that really old school stuff. I only played against his Fox once, though. It was at a casual encounters. It's the only one that I could make it out to because
Wait,
I don't like
isn't-
driving 45 miles to go play Smash. It hurts.
Jesus, how far do you live from you say casual counters?
Yeah, I live in Highland Park, and that's in Arlington. It's like 40, 45 miles. It's brutal.
Convert that into minutes.
About an hour and 15 minutes with good traffic. Okay. Come on, dude. You're so much better than that. If Fox is ever up being that low, what you need to do is you need to get to the ledge as fast as you possibly can and grab it and refresh your invincibility. Because there's certain spots when you're playing as Captain Falcon against Fox, there are certain spots near the ledge where, or around the ledge, I should say, where if Fox starts his up B, he cannot sweet spot that ledge. So he has to go over it or he has to go straight up. If you're sitting there refreshing your invincibility by doing that straight drop down, you can reverse knee him off. You can back air him off if he goes straight up. You can do basically anything, but you have to grab the ledge first. Otherwise, you basically have no safe options to edge guard him other than waiting on stage and kneeing. But he got impatient and went off for a dare on Yoshi's story, which often doesn't work very well.
Watching what the Flux, did you just watch that last game?
Yeah.
He just kind of ran off the stage and I think he slipped a little on his glue.
Yeah,
Like
the glue wasn't hard yet.
Okay, so I think what I was gonna ask earlier is like the whole bunk thing, right? Was that him like switching to Fox or what?
No, the whole bunk thing was Mouf. Mouf, for any of you who aren't in the community and don't know him very well, loves.
He just did wake.
No,
You can
it's
tell
so
he's
great.
like a 2005 Fox. He did a wake up grab. He got
Oh
my
man, that was
God.
great.
That was
So
amazing.
so Mouf, he posts on Facebook a lot, and he has pretty like tongue-in-cheek, fun trash talk
Yeah.
that he really loves to do. I love waiting for the next Mouf post. Those are just the greatest
Oh
things
my
ever.
God, Mouf gifts us with a post every single week, and it's always like effing hilarious.
Oh my God, it's always godlike. It's
Yeah.
just hilarious. So he doesn't really want to be known as like the guy who will trash talk everyone and all this other stuff. I think he sort of, you know,
It's just really fun.
I think
humor.
he
It's light
exaggerates. Yeah,
humor.
I think he exaggerates the trash talk to himself a little bit. I don't know. He tried to do a hack stash.
Yeah, there was definitely a point where I knew Mouf for a while, and I thought all he was a giant pile of trash talk, and he wasn't actually a very nice person. Like, I learned more and more about him, and that's great and all, and I figured he was more lighthearted. But the only thing that really matters is that, like, what you are, like, whenever you see somebody for the first time and you decide whether or not you want to interact with them, it's based on, like first impressions are huge. And if everybody thinks you're an a-hole whenever you meet them for the first time, it's like, if everybody just thinks you're trash talking and, like, it's not for humor, it's actually for trash talking, it's a lot harder to, like, make yourself, you know, like, friendly in the scene and stuff like that. First impressions are incredibly important.
And he said he also doesn't want to. He also doesn't want people to think, you know, if I lose to him, I'm gonna get trash talked on Facebook. Which, you know, I kind of don't think that that's what would happen, and I don't think
That's
very
actually
many
why I
people
didn't want
think
to play
that.
it for a while.
Oh, really?
He challenged me to a money match, and I don't play Melee. Like, he just called me out one day in a random thread and said money match me. And I was just like, I don't want a money match. And he's like, why? And I'm like, I gain nothing from this. If I win, I don't care. And if I lose, you're just going to trash talk me on Facebook. And he was like, oh.
Yes. So it's exactly that made him think he wants to kind of change that and take that away from his name as a player. So he decided the best way to do that would be to also change his tag to Bunk.
It didn't go very well, did it?
No, it didn't. People just kind of made fun of him. They were just like, oh, hey, Bunk, and all that other stuff. So he changed it back. And he made a pretty great I'm back post like a day after he made the other one.
It was like a day afterwards. He's like, don't worry, Mouf is here to defeat Spoonful of Pasta. It was something dumb like that.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Dang, dude. Chat was really eating that autist stuff up.
Dude, it's hilarious.
They just haven't stopped talking about it.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
It's not as bad as those chats that are full of like 60,000 people, though.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
I like chats that definitely have like 200 or 300 people, and they're like super active, and like, you know, people are interacting, but they can interact on a personal level and like all have a general like conversation. As to where chats, when it gets to like about 1,000, you know, like anywhere over 1,000 generally is Mouf. Yeah, any chat over 1,000 is just kind of. It's just them spamming emotes and stuff that happens and just like yelling in caps or like copy pasta. You can never have an actual conversation. That's why I like chats like these.
The rough looking set.